Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. As you enter, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. We're going to be doing a quick energy check for the week. We're going to be going from Aries all the way to Pisces. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. I hope I got my chat on. Hold on. There we go. For those of you that resonate with my channel, all my information is in the description box. If you want to book a reading with me, if you want to check out my products, you could also find them on Amazon. Well, most of them, not all of them. All right, so let's see. Let me delete these timestamps and start fresh. Oops. All right, we're going to start off with Aries. Hey, Alchemy. Hey, love. Oh. For the Aries, sun, moon, and rising at 150. What's the week looking like for the Aries? Judgment. Ooh. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I don't know. I'm getting strong marriage here, Aries. Commitment. All right. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Taurus. You got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, the Judgment, Sagittarius energy. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Libra energy. Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. And the King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's the Judgment? Thank you so much, Alchemy. I appreciate you, boo. Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, Magician, Gemini energy, Five of Pentacles, the Temperance, King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Aries, your week looks really good. The Devil at the bottom of the deck, though. Capricorn energy, your week looks really good. I feel like you want an opportunity to come in, and you're actually manifesting it, and it is coming in for you. I feel like there's insecurities around the weight. Now, this could be so many different things. This could be promotion. This could be a new job. This could be some kind of elevation that you're wanting. This can be moving a relationship to the next step, a proposal, marriage, commitment. It looks like there's something that is already here. It's just like, when is the next step going to come? Judgment and the Three of Wands. Yes, it's a Pentacles. Oh, Lord. Aries. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. Could you guys see me? Could you guys hear me? There's always something, huh? I don't know. My phone looks funny. Hey, Keish. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. Oh, no, not that. How do I make this okay again? All right. It is what it is. We're going to continue. Anyways, Aries, this could be in the form of money that you could be waiting for, some kind of payout. Again, there's some kind of elevation that I feel with the Five of Pentacles and Temperance. You feel like it's taking too long. And you can see and hear me. Okay. And that being the Aries that you are, there is a bit of an impatience here. Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah. King of Cups. For some of you, it's definitely has to do with love. This could be with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's something about an opportunity here, but there's a bit of sabotaging on your end because you don't want to wait. Something is in divine timing. Something is happening as it should. All right. But I feel like you're definitely manifesting this. Death. What's death? Yeah, the Hermit. I don't know. What is that about? There's some kind of ego death on your end, Aries. Some of you guys, there's a little bit of sabotaging energy on your end. There's a bit of something is the sabotaging comes from some kind of egotistical energy. Five of Pentacles and the Temperance, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers. Some of you guys are going through some kind of lesson. Again, there's something being manifested behind the scenes this week, but why does it feel like there's a bit of an impatience? Maybe some of you guys, there's an offer coming in, but with the Page of Pentacles, it's a bit of like an ego, like a bit of this offer's too small, or this is not what I want. However, this is something that you've manifested and something definitely divinely guided. What's the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, the Chariot? There's something definitely moving along, but I feel like it's just not the way. It's like a blessing coming in, but not the way that you exactly pictured it to be. Ace of Wands, again, this could be finances, okay? Nine of Swords, this could be, again, it's just giving me the same energy. This could be love. There's elevation coming in for you this week, but there's disappointment on how this elevation looks. And it's like triggering your ego here. Death and the Hermit. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You're unsure about how you feel about this new beginning. For some of you, this could be, again, travel, or Four of Wands, something around stability. Three of Cups and a Four of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. Some of you guys are going to hold back from a big opportunity because you feel like it's a small fry. Okay. All right, Taurus. All right, I'm gonna have to time stamp these after because I can't see my screen for some reason. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Taurus. What's this week looking like for the Taurus? You got the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys are getting communication from someone that you have blocked. Okay, or there's some kind of energetic blockage between you and someone. There's some kind of incoming communication here. This can be from a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Judgment. The Emperor, okay, so some kind of divine masculine, an ex, or again, some kind of authority figure. This could be a father figure. Seven of Wands and the King of Swords, Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? Ace of Wands and the Sun. What's the Five of Swords? Seven of Wands, Four of Wands. Some of you guys is definitely someone that you had some kind of commitment with. Eight of Wands, you got incoming communication. The Hermit, but you may ghost this person. Eight of Swords and the Hermit. Yeah, Queen of Wands is maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It feels like you're not trying to take some kind of action towards this person, or when this communication comes in, you're not trying to act on it. Strength, some of you guys are definitely holding back from this. Eight of Cups, because you've emotionally disconnected from whoever this is. Heavy Aries energy. I have air, I have fire. Sag, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Sag. All right, King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. There's like a little bit of plain hard to get here. It could definitely be justified. It's just giving me that you feel like you're kind of like better off holding back from whoever this is. Three of Swords, yeah. There's a bit of pride and ego as well. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Star. Some of you guys, this is definitely an ex. You felt like you had to pick up the pieces after this person. So it's like, why am I going to allow them to come and sabotage what I've worked so hard on, right? Something like that. What's the King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers? Three of Cups. Some of you guys could be dating somebody new, Magician, or you're definitely manifesting someone new. Six of Swords. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool. You have some kind of new beginning here. And I feel like with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, because you're moving on towards new love, there's someone in the back end that feels that maybe that's why you're avoiding them, or they feel some kind of discontent, loss, regret, disappointment. Ten of Cups, yeah, Hierophant, Damn, and the Four of Cups. So now they feel like this is a missed opportunity. This person could watch you. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Moon. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Some of you guys, there's an energetic shift. The way that this person left you feeling shitty, now they're feeling shitty. So congratulations, Taurus. Some of you guys got new love coming in this week if they're not already here. Thank you, La Unique. Thank you, babes. All right, Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Gemini. What's this week looking like for the Geminis? What's this week looking like for the Geminis? Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Okay, Gemini. Nice. I like this. And the Knight of Wands. Nice. Okay, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Money's going to be looking good. There's a breakthrough for you this week. Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. Some of you guys could be dating or there's somebody that likes you, but you're a bit kind of defensive towards this person. There's a bit of avoidance from your end here. Some of you guys could be getting some kind of happy news or a breakthrough in a legal situation, right? This could be from like with children involved. It doesn't feel much of like a divorce. It feels like child support or something that is owed to you. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys could have been facing some kind of hardship financially. This week, you're going to definitely see a big increase. Nine of Pentacles. And it could definitely be from whatever this Justice Wheel of Fortune is. Like a balance is coming in from you, but it's coming in like in some kind of breakthrough. Nine of Swords. There could be some kind of stress. Some of you guys could have been stressing over providing gifts for your kids or, Christmas shopping, something like that. Two of Cups. There could be a fire sign interested in you. Three of Pentacles. But I feel like you've learned some kind of lesson here and you feel like you want to avoid whoever this person is. Empress. You may feel like this person is not aligned with you. For some of you, the same-sex situation doesn't have to be. But some of you guys are avoiding whoever this person is that's liking you. What's this person's intentions? King of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. There could be some kind of insecurity from this person. So maybe that's what you are starting to realize, or maybe you feel that from this person. So you're like, if you're not sure, then let me keep it pushing. Five of Wands, the Fool, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Six of Cups. What's this about? Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Strength. I'm gonna be honest. Whoever this new person is that you're avoiding, or you could be dating, or they're liking you, they could trigger some kind of memory from the past. That's why the lesson is here. For some of you, you feel like, oh, this is a way too familiar feeling, or you're just like someone I used to know. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Again, some of you guys are getting some kind of financial, happy financial message about a legal situation. There's some kind of money coming towards you. All right, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, Emperor. What's the Ace of Pentacles, Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the King of Wands. You have a very strong connection to whoever this is, though. There's a very strong spiritual connection. For some of you, it could be a spiritual lesson. For others of you, there's some kinks that you need to work out as far as your insecurities. Heavy Aries energy. I have Gemini, I have it all here, but Emperor, King of Wands is here. Emperor, Empress, I think I saw the King and the Queen of Wands. What's the Moon? The Tower, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and a Six of Wands. For some of you, Gemini, I do want to say this is like a fear versus intuition. Make sure that you're following your intuition and you're not judging someone way too quickly. Because with the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, there's sabotage coming from you. Some of you guys, this is like the energy of feeling like I've healed way too much or something like that. Maybe I'm not going to have a spark with someone, but I don't feel like you don't have a spark. I feel more so that there's something that shifted your perception from your past. Ten of Swords and the Hangman. Something still has you a little bit stuck. Some kind of past situation. All right, Cancer. Hey, Razor. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising for the Cancers. What's this week looking like? Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Why did I need to know that, Razor? Why? Why did any of us need to know that? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm going to take it in the Eight of Wands. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Eight of Wands, Five of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. There's something that's not, Six of Cups. There's something that's not worth your energy or your time this week, Cancer. Okay, something is going to be a waste of time if you invest in it. It seems like an argument. It seems as if someone could be trying to trigger you. For some of you, this is also a bad investment. Be very careful when it comes to your finances, okay? Because you're going from the Seven of Pentacles in reverse to the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This is something that the divine is like, use your higher self with the High Priestess and Queen of Pentacles as far as your finances. You're going to need logic to get through whatever this is. For some of you, this could be an unexpected, you know what this feels like too, and not unexpected. This is an expense that really doesn't make sense. This could be an engine light that has been going off in your car for the past 3 months and you've been procrastinated, and then boom, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now the job is a bigger job because you never took care of it. There's something here that could have maybe been avoided. Five of Wands and a Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse and a Three of Wands, Five of Swords. There's something that you put off. There was some kind of procrastination, and it's almost like now here is, the engine falling out of your car, something like that. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups. All right. So there's some kind of like bad investment. Now, if I go back to that same energy, there could like the energy of an argument or something that's not worth your time. You could definitely, I don't know where I'm getting this. For some of you, there's a need to not like talk back to your mother. I know we're not children here, but there's a need to honor thy mother and father kind of energy. Okay. There isn't a need to go back and forth. All right. Because I truly believe when it comes to I believe in that part of the Bible for sure. That's just generational karma that we're putting on ourselves. But there's something like that. There's it's like be the bigger person in the situation. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands, and a Five of Swords, the Moon. I don't know why I want to say, be careful of biting the hand that feeds you, or be careful of burning bridges of someone that you may need, okay? Coming up, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, High Priestess, and the Queen of Pentacles, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. But this is still, it's still the same energy with be careful of overspending. Again, there could be a situation this week where you procrastinated way too long, and now the cost is it's bigger. This could be a car. This could be something that you've procrastinated, and now Seven of Pentacles in reverse is putting you in some kind of financial hardship this week. Could you hear me now? Last was financial hardship. Okay. So yeah, it's the same energy where you're gonna have to use some kind of strategy, like quick thinking on how to now recover from this possible financial loss. Okay. I feel like you will get through it, but with the Nine of Wands here, the devil, yeah, there's gonna be a bit of defeated energy. Like, how I'm gonna come up with the money, what am I gonna do? Now what? Something like that. All right. Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys, it's not like you're not going to be able to pay for it, but you feel like now you're back to restriction. Now you're back to, dipping into your savings. Like, I had so much saving. Now it's pretty much gone to nothing. All right. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's something about kind of kicking yourself in the ass this week. Thank you. All right. Who was that? Cancer. Hey, Martinez. Thank you, love, for being here. Leo. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's this week looking like for the Leos? Hey, Shay. Hey, love. You're welcome, babes. Thank you. For the Leos. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's this week looking like for the Leos? Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. Hey, Shannon. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Chariot in reverse, though, and the Ten of Cups. What? Cancer energy. What's the Ace of Cups? Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ten of Swords, Chariot in reverse, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Empress. Wow, there's so many energies here. Nine of Cups. King and the Queen of Cups, heavy soulmate energy. The Lovers, what's this King of Swords? Knight of Cups. What is this King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords? Three of Wands. Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, Tower, Chariot in reverse, and the Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Empress, Justice. Where is the Leos in this? The Page of Wands, the Six of Cups, oh, and the Fool. Okay, Leo, you're having some kind of new beginning when it comes to love. Nine of Cups. You're entering into like some kind of wish fulfillment energy. But I feel like this requires for you to let someone go, distance yourself, bring the tower down. There's a really bad ending between you and someone else. I feel like you're not only are you going towards the person that you feel like you love, because there's a lot of love between you and whoever this new person is, all right. But there's also some kind of logic. It's almost like I'm going to where I feel I'm celebrated, where there's peace, where there's some kind of balance. All right. And there it comes with an ending to another situation with this King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Tower, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the World. I feel like, yeah, you're putting an option to rest here. Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, the Devil. Is this on the Leo or the other person? Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. What is that? Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. Some of you guys are putting an end to a situation where you felt like this person had other choices as well. So funny, you were moving on to one choice. This person had options, but you may feel like somebody was breadcrumbing you and something wasn't leading to commitment. So I feel like you're doing what you feel is best and you're moving on to someone else here. For some of you, if you haven't met this person, they're right around the corner. Okay, but I feel like there's a bad ending or there's a tower moment here for you and someone that you feel is just pretty much playing you. Chariot in reverse, page, Four of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You may feel someone is very immature and you know that with the Chariot in reverse, things are not going to go anywhere. All right. There is no forward movement in this situation. Six of Cups and a Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this is definitely someone that you've been talking to for a while. And it's just been like all on limbo. It's like, I don't even know where I stand in your life. Yeah. You feel like this is just sabotaging. This is breadcrumbing. This could be full of conflict and you're putting that to an end. Eight of Wands, the Emperor, Damn, and the Eight of Pentacles. And you're moving on to something much better anyway. I don't see much sadness on your end. I just feel like you're like, yeah. Bye, and here goes me moving on to this whole grown-ass man, grown-ass woman. Okay. Virgo. For the Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's this week looking like for the Virgos? Not you too. King of Cups, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Two of Cups. Okay, let's see. And the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. Interesting. Are these two the same people? Six of Cups, King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Is that a yes or no? Ten of Cups, Hermit. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see. The Strength, the Fool, the Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. Who is this non-committal person? But there's some kind of codependency. The codependency doesn't, well, it could be financially. Somebody could be with someone because of money. What's the Nine of Pentacles, Devil, and the Seven of Cups? The Ace of Cups. Somebody could be very much in love with money, like a very materialistic kind of energy. What's the Devil, Nine of Pentacles? Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, Empress, and a Nine of Swords. I don't know. I'm getting two different storylines here, Virgo. Take the energy as it resonates. For some of you, the person that you really love, there is a lot of holding back. This person is moving slow as molasses, the Magician. I feel like you're trying to manifest some kind of forward movement. And you feel like there's a disappointment here. They're not, it's like Five of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Swords. It's almost like you feel like it's maybe there's a disappointment when things not moving the way you want it to move, or there's a disappointment with things like somebody could be a bit non-committal. All right, and I feel like you want this person. This person could be wish fulfillment to you. It's like but it's just making you kind of like resent them in a way because it's taken so long. You may be realizing, or I don't know if you know that this person could be a bit superficial. This person can come off very, there's like a codependency between you and this person. So it's not like we're trying to let each other go, but somebody is non-committal and the other person is ready for the commitment. The other story I'm getting is that some of you guys, same storyline with this one person, but there's someone else that you could be looking like as more of a logical sense, someone that you love versus someone that's financially stable. All right. And some of you guys, with the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles, you can be going towards someone because of their stability. Take the energy as it resonates. It could be any of these energies. All right, Seven of Wands, yeah, and the Eight of Wands. Somebody's moving forward, though, regardless. Let's see. Page of Swords, Queen and the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Tower. And what is the Virgo's going to do? The King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. What's the Moon? Six of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Five of Swords. I don't know, Virgo. I don't see you doing much in this situation. There's just a lot of disappointment. You have someone that you're very much like in love with, or you have a lot of feelings for, but it's like you're trying to manifest something with this person, but they're just taking their sweet time. What's the Page of Swords? You may feel like this person is very like curious on about other options. They're a bit blocked off to commitment. And I feel like you're just like, I don't know if you feel like you're walking on eggshells because you don't want this situation to end, but even though you feel like this is definitely creating some kind of blockage for you. So I guess with the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil, Seven of Cups, it's like, let me just keep myself in a Delulu energy, or let me just keep myself kind of here because there is a bit of codependency. And, and I feel like, and again, the codependency, it doesn't have to be materialistic. It's just more so, I really like this person, I don't know, what would I do without them on my weekends? We spend every weekend together, but I still don't have that title, or I still don't have that place in their life. Is this the same razor I just blocked? Like, Hey, Tina. What else for the Virgos this week? Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. There is a meme that I saw the other day, and this reminds me of you. It's like we give these men deadlines in our head and they're not even aware. So Virgo, I feel like this is like the energy. Okay, I was able to connect. Could you guys hear me? I was able to connect again. YouTube, try to do it again. Okay, cool. So this is like the energy I was saying. I saw a meme the other day and it was like we give these dudes or women deadlines in our head and they're not even aware of it. So I feel like in you in your energy, it's like I'm giving you to the end of December. And if this shit doesn't pick off the ground, you're saying this to yourself, I'm out. But again, I don't feel like you're releasing whoever it is, this person is. It's like you're still giving them time. But it's like, but if not, I'm just Ace of Wands. Yeah, I'm gonna go and work on something else, another connection. I'm guilty of it. I think we all are. Ay, that was funny. All right, Libra. For the Libras, hey Sierra, hey love. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Libras. What's this week looking like for the Libras? Hey, love. Hey, Lakia. Thank you. Thank you for being here. What's this week looking like for the Libras? Four of Cups, the Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, oh, and the Seven of Cups. You may feel like this week not much is happening. There's like a little energy of boredom. You may be feeling a little bit lonely this week, Libra. Three of Swords, yeah. Virgo energy. Chariot, Cancer energy. Two of Pentacles, the Fool, Seven of Cups, the Devil. Three of Swords and Nine of Wands. I'm done with you, Libra. What is this? Six of Swords. There may be Four of Cups. There may be some kind of delays in travel. Something that probably doesn't go as expected. But I don't see like the travel not happening. There could just be some kind of delays or rush, or there's something here that's like you're just like discontent with. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit. There could also be an energy here where you feel like there's something that you're still holding on to. Like you can't shake this blot energy off. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Devil. Five of Cups. For some of you, the dating pool may suck. So there's the energy of like, okay, so why am I even dating? Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, the Devil, Ace of Wands. Some of these energies may just be very superficial. There may just be very sex-based coming from them. I have Capricorn energy, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, and Cancer. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Five of Swords, yeah. High Priestess. I don't really see much is happening more than a lot of resistance on your end to shift your perception and kind of Ten of Cups, maybe shift your perception or transmute it into creating something new or something else. Something may not be going your way. And it's just like kind of, I feel like, if you have like one bad day of the week, it kind of just triggers your entire week or something like that. The Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Some of you guys are like, I'm just going to be single my entire life, and that's just it. That kind of talk. It may be like one of those weeks where you're just listening to R&B. Don't listen to R&B. If you're in this kind of energy, please don't listen to like breakup songs, okay? But I feel like, it's just a lot of like Ace of Swords, Temperance. Like, when am I going to get my breakthrough? When is this going to change? It's just like, it feels like a dull week. All right. It feels like a week, like, a rainy day. Every day could be raining this week. Like it's been here in Florida. That's what it feels like. Well, what is that here? Seven of Cups, Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. Here's what you're not going to do, Libra. Okay, if you're this bored, what you're not going to do is you're not going to attach yourself to the wrong energy and hoping that something is going to turn into an emperor. Okay, so what you're not going to do is you're not going to, oh, I'm just bored, let me just go ahead and entertain this flighty ass individual and then expect this person to kind of show up for you in the way you want them to show up. All right, Scorpio. For the Scorpios, sun, moon, and rising, what is this week looking like for the Scorpios? Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and a Page of Pentacles. The Fool at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Empress, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands, the Hangman. What's this Knight of Wands? Two of Swords. And what's the Scorpio's energy? The Eight of Pentacles, the Death, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Strength, Four of Wands, King of Cups, and the King of Wands. Interesting. You're sitting in a very complacent energy, Scorpio, this week. Something here is requiring some kind of change, and I feel like you know it, but is you rather just sit in some kind of complacent energy rather to move to a new opportunity. This could be again work, love, whatever this is. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. There's some kind of fear of change. Ace of Pentacles, to move towards something else. All right, for some of you, this is definitely a relationship with the Two of Swords. Somebody may be refusing to see Nine of Wands, how much you're investing in a situation, how much like you've been persistent, test, some kind of test of faith here. Eight of Cups. This is somebody that could be taking some kind like advantage of you, or, and again, any relationship. All right, this could be your own children, they can be a little ungrateful sometimes, that kind of energy. Eight of Swords, the Moon, the Empress, the Sun. And I feel like whoever this is, though, they come like make or break your day. There's an energy attached to you that is definitely keeping you in some kind of stagnancy, especially mentally, in a mental prison. And with the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Ten of Wands, there's a need to shift that perception and release this burden. Death, yeah, Tower, and the Justice. This is all your energy. Balance yourself back into the Scorpio, right? Into your energy. The Devil, though. Capricorn energy, Page of Swords, Three of Wands. Some of you guys know that there's someone that triggers you or that's toxic. There's a very big knowing here. So that's why with the Five of Swords, you're coming up as like you're sabotaging your own energy because at this point you're allowing it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me kind of energy. Three of Wands. You need to detach yourself from whoever this is. All right. So it's almost like the same old, same old. That's what this feels like. With the Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Star. There's something else that wants to come in here for you, but there's a fear of change. The Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like, well, if I go towards that new situation, how is it going to turn out? The World, the Five of Cups. Yeah, am I ending this situation or moving from this job, ending this relationship, ending this situationship? Am I gonna regret it? Is it gonna be like I shoulda, coulda, woulda? Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Let me just go ahead and maybe idolize the situation a little bit more. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Sag. For the Sagittarius, what's this week looking like for the Sagittarius? Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Are we still in retrograde? I've been getting the Wheel of Fortune for like every sign. Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Moon, Page of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords. I feel like somebody wants to make some kind of offer to you, Sagittarius, this week. Two of Pentacles and the Moon, but you're overthinking it or you're in your head about it, indecisive on whether or not, you know, you should move forward with it or not. All right. Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, Page of Cups and the Lovers, Magician. This could be from a heavy, like a Gemini. All right. I feel like Queen of Pentacles. This could be a love situation or even offering you some kind of stability. This could be work. This could be a lot of things. All right. Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Pentacles. I feel though your thought process is like, how is this going to turn out for me 6 months from now? You know, what is the investment going to be like? What's the outcome going to be like? Yeah, 10 of Wands. And that's bringing you some kind of like overthinking and burden. All right, the Devil. I feel like you may not act on it this week. Four of Wands, and this may be something very stable for you with the Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. For some of you, this could be like moving. This could be buying a new home, or there's some kind of investment here, but it's almost like you're trying to follow your intuition on whether or not you should do it. Because it's like one of those, again, it's like future energy. So if you're buying a house, am I going to be able to, could you guys hear me? Okay. Am I going to be able to afford the mortgage? Am I going to be able to, you know, it's almost like you're trying to follow your higher self. Ace of Cups, Temperance, and the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. For some of you, this is definitely love. Ace of Cups, Temperance, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants a chance with you and they see a future with you. All right. Some of you guys, this is definitely a situation that could lead to longevity, but there's a little bit of insecurity. Some of you guys could just be very focused on finances. Right now is maybe your time to just kind of like growth, finances, you know, trying to get like shit back in order or something like that. But I feel with the Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, there is a conversation coming in from whoever this is. Two of Swords, Emperor. Some of you guys have like a rest, what is it? The rest bitch face or whatever. And they may feel like, damn, should I even approach the Sag? Sag don't look like they're having a good day. Maybe I'm gonna get rejected. All right. Are they gonna come? Are they gonna? I see conversation. Yeah, Six of Wands, Two of Wands, yeah, Five of Wands. I mean, they're a little conflicted, but I feel like they're gonna give you some kind of subtle hint. Thank you, Martinez Boo. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's this week looking like for the Capricorns? King of Wands, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Lovers and the Page of Wands, Gemini energy. Ten of Wands. And the Five of Swords. King of Wands, Two of Swords, the Sun, Leo energy, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone, Four of Swords, but you feel like you have way too much responsibility. All right. For some of you, someone feels like you're making some kind of excuse to like not hang or not. I don't know. This could be a love situation. They could feel like you're being very avoidant, but I feel like you just have a lot on your plate right now. Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, this could be a love situation. Five of Pentacles is making somebody very insecure. This is definitely someone like very fiery, like on the up and up. They may want to they want to move something forward. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles to like commitment. I feel like this is someone else outside of you. This is the energy attached to you. Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords. But it's like you're kind of juggling multiple things. You could be like working a lot lately or something like that. Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. Somebody's a bit obsessed with you, Capricorn. This could be like Five of Swords,
Six of Wands. Somebody could be very, it's like what they're attracted to is what they're complaining about. They're attracted to your success, that you work hard, that your money could be on the up and up, but the fact that you work hard still, like, they don't understand that they can't provide you all that attention, but that's what attracts them to you. Okay. The Fool, yeah. The Queen of Cups could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ten of Swords, damn, and the Two of Wands. I don't know what I want to say. Somebody could be coming off like very nagging. What's the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords? Emperor, Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. Be careful too. I see some kind of like scamming energy or a theft. Okay, so be careful of like waking. Well, I don't know how you would avoid that, but this could be a warning. Like maybe somebody could, it's some kind of like identity theft or some kind of scammer. You may see like um a payment or an expense that you didn't make on your debit card, or make sure you're attentive to that. What's the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles? Some of you guys, this could be a same-sex situation. Doesn't have to be. Somebody's very like demanding on your time, very insisting, and I feel like they may be coming in with an ultimatum. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Hermit, Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Damn, you may start realizing this person is just full of conflict. Like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. There's no way to make this person happy. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine. I'm sorry, feminines. You know how we are, okay? The minute they don't answer the phone on the first ring, you out there dealing with the hoe. That's what I feel like. Somebody's coming at you like that, Capricorn. Here I am busting my ass working because you like the finer things in life, or you like this, and I don't answer you because whatever the case is, and I'm out here effing with these hoes. I don't know. That was funny. All right, my life keeps getting interrupted, but I'm happy that I'm able to join back onto the same video. I'm not upset at that. All right, Aquarius. Sun, moon, and rising. What's this week looking like? Yes, for the Aquarius. I'm just happy it's not like 5 videos for this all signs. What's this week looking like for the Aquarius? Amen, Martinez. What's this week looking like for the Aquas? Eight of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands. Oh my God, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Hey, A. Hey, love. Okay. What? There's a lot of frustration here. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, you're gonna need patience this week. Two of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay. Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Hangman. There's a lot of indecision. Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be going through a spiritual test. Spiritual test, like a spiritual test of your faith. There's a lot of frustration, holding off. But it's like there's something that you're going to need to be able to kind of juggle here. There's a frustrating energy. You need to be open to some kind of new perception. There could be a lot of like confusion that you could be taking out that kind of frustration on other people, outside energies. There could be like a lot of conflict and tension this week, but it's coming from some kind of frustration. Maybe this person's, it's just like a catalyst, or somebody's in the crossfire. Not a catalyst, somebody's in the crossfire. It's not really their fault. Two of Swords and I feel like I know there's a lot of restriction here for you this week. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles? Knight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? The Sun. What's that about? Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Swords. This could be like somebody could be, where's the Aquarius in this? Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, Magician, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and a Six of Wands. There's a bit of frustration coming from you, Aquarius. This could have to do with maybe you're just, I don't know, this could be so many things you're frustrated about this weekend. Something is not going in your favor. And there could be someone here that's just, again, it's one of those like, I don't know, some of you guys that may have children, this doesn't have to do it. Just I'm getting that image. You're like road tripping and you get lost and you're like frustrated because you're trying to find back your way, and your kids are like, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" And it's like, shut up. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's getting in on your nerve though, but again, I don't feel like the frustration is coming from them. All right, with the 8 of Wands in reverse, it's like you just want to be in silence and peace. And here's this chatty Cathy that won't shut the frig up. Who is this person to the Aquarius? The 10 of Swords again, the 4 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody could be stressing you out. All right, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius like yourself. For some of you, this could be your own mama. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Um, I'm not sure what this is about for you, Aquarius. I just see again some kind of delays, frustration, 8 of Swords reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. I see you being kind of emotionally detached. You just kind of want to be left alone to kind of balance out your own energy. 2 of Swords, the World, and a Hangman, 9 of Cups, and somebody's just not allowing you to be. Temperance, the Hierophant, and the 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Somebody though, I feel like, what is their intention? 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I don't, yeah, that's what I was getting. I don't, 6 of Cups. This could be a family member, a friend. I don't feel like their intention is wrong. I feel like they're trying to move you out of this energy. It's just like not the right time. It's not the time to be in my face right now. And I think that's when you kind of take your frustration out on this person. And whatever you're going to say may break their heart. But it's, it's one of, it's almost feels like when a mother is trying to teach you a lesson and you're like more on some rebellious energy and you're like, I just need to learn it for myself. Let me be. And then boom, you hit the wall and it's like, I told you so. It wasn't the right time. Just wait until I get over the bruise, the hurt. Once I get into that place where it doesn't hurt too much, then you're like, okay, I told you so. That's what this feels like. What is this energy here? What is this Devil, High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands? What does it have to do with the Aquarius? This is something separate. 3 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be finding out about a side piece, a third party situation. I just don't know where you are in this. But you're showing up soulmates with this person. On another note, this could be a separate message, or I hope it's not, this is not a whole combination of your week, because goddamn, you're gonna be dealing with a lot. You could be getting reached out by a third party, and this could be the frustration, the restriction, feeling stuck. Okay, for some of you, the chatty Cathy or the annoying person here could be someone that is in a third party situation and it's pissing you off. All right, I could see that. I'm an Aries, so when I have like friends, or when I consider you my friend, you're like family. And yeah, I would take this personal even though it's not my problem. That's just who I am when I love somebody. That kind of energy. Hey, Gigi. Let's put all these reversals back up right. Okay. All right. Pisces. Pisces. For the Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, what's this week looking like? You are. For the Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and no, just sun, moon, rising. I wasn't saying Venus, any other sign. For some of you, this could be your Venus. What's this week looking like for the Pisces? Two of Swords, Page of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be dealing with an Aquarius, just saying. Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Page of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy. 8 of Swords, the Sun. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Hierophant. 2 of Swords, and yeah, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? 8 of Wands. What's the 2 of Swords? 7 of Cups. You don't believe somebody. You don't believe somebody. There's somebody here telling you something, but you don't believe them. It's almost like a sense of ignoring, but you're entertained. Like, in other words, it's more so like, when you're listening to somebody's story and you're just like in your head, yeah, motherfucker, like you think I'm dumb, but you're listening. You know what I mean? It's like you want them to slip up, but you don't believe them. You don't believe whatever they're telling you. You found some kind of inner peace. And Eight of Swords and the Sun, yeah, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups. I feel like you're refusing to let somebody suck you back in. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, your days of insecurities are gone. So it's not like you're not questioning, you're just listening. Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Yeah, Magician. You're manifesting something else anyway. You're manifesting something where you're like, something much better, whether it's finances, whether it's a commitment. Six of Swords and the Hierophant, the High Priestess. High Priestess and the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you guys, you could be leaving one situation with someone that you don't trust to go towards a twin flame situation that you're still holding on to. For those of you that resonate, you could be reconciling with a twin flame with a marriage with someone that you feel you have a much spiritual, like a spiritual connection. There's something that makes you happy. Some of you guys, this could be like tired of investing in other people and you're just like, I'm just going to go back to someone that I know. Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Temperance, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. I don't know, a Pisces, but you're going back to someone where you feel comfortable in. But again, this person also is not showing up as a divine masculine, divine feminine. They're showing up with someone still with a lot of burdens, but the sex may be good. All right, Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, yeah, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the Moon. Somebody here may also want you to stop dating or something like that. I'm getting so many energies for you. But again, I feel like you're just blocked off to someone's bullshit and you're going elsewhere is pretty much what this is giving me. What else for the Pisces this week? Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Star. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I'm back again. If you're leaving one of these options or whatever this is, it's not the time to go attach yourself to someone else because now you find yourself single or alone. Okay, so it's like, it's not, I don't know if it's rebounding on your end, but it's like, all right, well, this didn't work out. So let me just run back to where I feel comfortable, where I know how this energy is going to be, because even in that energy that you're going towards, there's still insecurities, avoidance of commitment. Two of Pentacles, it's like you still don't know your place with this person. All right, and it's like, yeah, let me just wait for this to kind of pan out, hopefully, and how I would want it to pan out, if that makes sense. Anything else for the Pisces? Anything else for the Pisces this week? For real. The Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus energy, the Justice, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. See, there's something here about learning a lesson of emotional fulfillment. Three of Pentacles, yeah, Seven of Cups. Some of you guys could have been dating, like you left the commitment and now you were back in the dating world. So it's like, okay, there's a lesson that you learned maybe from one of the people that you were dating, but that doesn't, it's like you're accounting that one experience and be like, all right, well, the dating world isn't for me. They're all shitty. So let me go run back to where I feel comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Nine of Pentacles, yeah. It's like for some of you, it's like the logical thing to do, but you're still Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, a bit insecure about it. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, let me run back to where I know the place of comfort. Knight of Wands, High Priestess, and the Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands, and the Tower. I feel like you know better, Pisces. All right, Knight of Wands, Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're quickly giving to someone here. It's like you're quickly reinvesting into a situation. Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Hangman. And that situation could be a bit stagnant as well. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Martinez, for holding me down. I will see you guys hopefully later for another all signs. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will timestamp shortly. Take care.